Hello and welcome to the review of the week focused on mission for leaders. So really just a brief recap. This week, I've given my definition of mission as essentially being a sort of a specific attainable element of your overall long-term purpose. We talked about that mission, sort of what it's meant for me and how it's basically allowed me to define essentially a business model and co-found a company, and really sort of take this very mission orientated message to market, which so far so good. We found to be very effective and successful for us. I shared some insights also around sort of how I've seen other leaders be incredibly impactful and successful through really communicating what their mission is, relating it to their purpose, and then sitting at an individual level with members of their team and the broader organization and bringing them along on that same journey. We've talked about essentially as a personal insight that, let's put our hands up and say being mission orientated, is hard and it is challenging and it is sort of rife with essentially opportunity to trip yourself up because you're holding extremely high expectations that you're going to be constantly progressing towards this mission and this overall purpose. So a way that I found to mitigate or moderate and hopefully at some point overcome, this sort of detrimental effect is really to surround yourself with a supportive network of people who share a similar or at least an aligned mission. And then in doing that, you're basically giving yourself an extra layer of resilience that can help propel you towards your mission and your overall purpose. We also looked at, how finding basically means, product services practitioners who share a similar mission and a similar purpose, is a great way to rejuvenate yourself in order to be well and lead well. We had our 60 seconds of stillness, just really sort of a little bit of an abstract, but just sort of thinking about that mission as a flow, sort of looking at that beautiful piece of architecture from the delightful Brisbane airport. Those of you who've shared the joy of going through Brizzy, and then finally, here we are, reviewing the week, and then looking ahead to approach. And what is approach, and why is approach part of the philosophy, and how does it relate to values, purpose, and mission? So thanks for spending a little bit of time with Tim, and I will see you next week as we talk about leadership approach. See you there. Bye.